Alrighty, The Legend of Korra Season 4, Episode 7. I'm about 95% sure Korra's finally got to meet back up with everyone who's in Republic City right now. Feels long overdue for me, and with the recap episode coming up after this, I think it makes perfect sense to kind of meet back up with everyone and kind of reset the scenes before, you know, I guess we team up with everyone against Kuvira. But Korra's still got a lot to work through mentally, it seems, having a lot of trouble with the avatar state still, and I have a good feeling that's what we're going to be paying attention to, and it's very important for Korra to be around people like Asami, Mako, Tenzin right now. Lots of other little things going on as well. Bolin and Opal, Varric and Julie. That's all stuff I know is going to get to where it needs to get to. It's just how we get there. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all of these Korra reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Chapter 7, Reunion. That's all I needed to see. Let's go. Oh, Naga as well. Oh, here we go. The tail's wagging. Look at Pabu. There you go. Oh, that poor.
Mom, Dad, we're back.
Where's Tenzin?
Well done, kids. I'm proud of you all for finding Korra.
I've been waiting for this.
Welcome home.
I missed you, Tenzin.
Oh, very simple.
But I want to hear what happened in Zaofu.
You know, there's bigger things going on here. Well, yeah.
I thought I was strong enough to stop her. I feel like such a failure.
No one expected you to handle Kuvira on your own. It's up to all of us to find a way to deal with her.
Correct.
We're just glad to have you back.
Ah, there we go.
Where's Bolin? He's not still on Kuvira's side, is he?
I can't believe he would stay
Yeah,
with her
Opal
after what
thinks
she did to
she
my
is.
family.
Ah, he is. Excuse me.
How about you use your own legs for a while?
Oh, Varric.
She carried me 20 miles in one day, and that was after she sprained her ankle.
Well, Julie's not here, okay?
Stop thinking about this stuff, Varric. Come on.
Leave me here, let the worms gobble me up. I deserve it.
No way, mister. You're responsible for that weapon Kuvira's trying to make, which, may I remind you, could hurt a lot of people.
I know, I'm a horrible, horrible person.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
You know how we're gonna make it up to the world? By getting back to Republic City and warning everyone what she's up to.
Talk it, Bolin.
I want you to take my hand and march with me out of this forest.
Take his hand, Varric. Do the
You
thing.
really have a way with words, kid. No wonder I made you a mover star.
And that he always has. Now, Varric, all of this also applies to Julie. Don't forget it. I should have seen that coming.
I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Only 3 years.
Aww.
It's so good to see
Oh,
you
we're all
again.
so grown
You
up.
too. You're looking snazzy as always.
Come on, Mako got us a table at the restaurant.
Hell yeah.
Korra.
Hi, Mako.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Hello there, Prince Wu, rightful heir to the throne.
These reunions have been a lot more low-key than I was expecting, but it's still nice to see.
I couldn't ditch him, but he promised to be on his best behavior.
Well,
Hey, pop into the avatar state for me. I want to see your eyes glow.
What?
he's doing a lot.
So can you go into the Avatar state again? I was worried when you told me you couldn't.
When did she tell you she couldn't?
Uh-oh.
I wrote to Asami while I was away. I asked her not to tell you. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you ever write to me?
I don't know. I guess I didn't know what to say.
That's good.
Hello would have been nice.
No, Mako.
Mako, if it makes you feel any better, she didn't write me either.
Why would she? Never mind.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Well, I kind of have some big news. I went to visit my father for the first time.
You sure you can trust him? He might just be manipulating you again.
Yeah, we
You
thought of
think I
that.
don't know what my own father is capable of?
Oh, God.
You don't get to disappear for 3 years and then act like you know what's best for me.
It's not like I planned to be gone that long. I wanted to come back, but I never felt ready until now.
I'm not gonna hold your hand every time you have to empty your royal bladder. Go to the bathroom on your own for once.
Fine.
I wanted all this to be wholesome, man. And I can see where everyone's coming from here, but I was expecting so much more, if you will. Not to say I'm disappointed, but we're really cutting to the chase with these sort of things, hey? My fault for having expectations. I'll talk more about it in the discussion, but yeah, I'm really thrown off by this, I'm not gonna lie.
Perhaps a spritz of cologne to freshen up?
Make it a double, buddy.
Yeah, this guy's sus for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Whoop down.
Okay, this has got to be a Kuvira thing, right?
I wish Pabu were here. He could just chew us out of this.
You know who else has incisors sharp as a knife?
Julie.
Wonder if they were tracking us after we escaped.
Oh.
Hello, fellow travelers.
We were part of Kuvira's inner circle.
We're
Varric.
not anymore. We jumped ship.
I think I know just what to do with a couple of Kuvira's top men.
Ooh. Now, did they escape the camp, potentially?
Excuse me, did you happen to see if Prince Wu came out this way?
Sorry, miss. Haven't seen him.
He's in one of those bags.
I'm in laundry.
Hey, yo!
They've got Wu! Get the car, I'm going after them!
The pacing is through the roof, man. Oh, this is just like old times. We're back to Republic City and we are immediately tearing it up.
We can cut him off on 7. You missed the turn. Where are you going?
I know these streets better than you. I built some of them.
Ooh, talk to him then. The way they've incorporated like all the roads to fit around all the trees and everything is really cool.
What are you doing? Sit down.
Damn, Team Avatar, they've been out the game too long. We're not all on the same page.
There are thousands of cars in the city, and he could be in any one of them.
He could be anywhere. Ah, the one time I don't watch him pee, and this is what happens.
A little bit. Ooh. Oh, is this gonna be like the swamp? Ah! Good, good. This pleases me. Not the Zuko statue. Hey, yo.
They're taking Wu to the train station.
Are you sure? How do you know?
I'll explain on the way. Just drive.
Okay, they've brought me back in now. They've brought me right back in this episode.
You're gonna help us talk our way past some Earth Empire soldiers.
And once we're through, we'll see about letting you go.
I mean, this could be mutually beneficial. Never mind. Oh, shit.
Ha-ha! Lava time! Bet you didn't expect that.
Look, I'm sorry for what happened to all of you, but as I've been trying to explain, we don't work for Kuvira anymore.
If any of us want to get out of the Earth Empire alive, we'll have to trust each other.
Yep. Mutually beneficial.
All right, where's this checkpoint?
Good. Okay, I'll take it.
How do you know where Wu is just by touching some spirit vines?
I learned how to connect to people's energy through them.
Who taught you that?
Lynn's mom.
You met Toph?
Uh-huh.
What was she like?
A cranky, more miserable version of Lynn.
Facts. Oh, Toph.
Follow my lead.
They cleaned up pretty nicely.
Good afternoon, sir.
The clothes are wrecked though.
To capture these escaped prisoners, we need to get them to a secure facility.
Where'd they escape from?
Camp 14?
Camp 14's back the other way.
You think we don't know where Camp 14 is? Kuvira wants them transferred.
Listen, pal, I had to fight off 2 badger moles, 6 wolf bats, and 18 hog monkeys to get these guys, so sorry if I don't have the paperwork. I am in sore need of a shower, and I have blisters that are the size of cantaloupes and twice as juicy.
Hey, yo.
Let them through!
Varric just popped off, man. All that pent-up aggression. Oh, God, of course.
Stop them! They're traitors to the Empire!
Everything this episode is throwing me off.
There's no way I'm going back to prison.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh. The ice. That's a classic. Dude, lava bending is so dope. Okay. See, Varric can't bend, but he can do this. He'd be smart like that. He's just setting this thing up.
Boy, I sure hope this works.
Ooh. Is that like an EMP?
I still got that Varric touch.
Yes, sir.
We're clear. Come on.
Hey.
Varric, wait, we can't leave them.
Yeah. And this is who Bolin is. Oh, yeah. A little bit of animation, a little bit of music, and a lot of lava. Sounds like a good time.
You didn't have to come back.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good. This is big for Bolin. I appreciate that. Omashu. I remember Omashu.
He's on that train.
Really? More than just the spirit vines.
How do you know for sure he's here?
I don't, but I had a feeling, okay?
And I'm just supposed to trust your avatar feelings?
Oh, God.
So it's my fault Wu disappeared.
It's certainly not mine.
He's in there.
Wu! It's me!
Mako?
We're gonna get you out of here.
We're not fighting on a train, though. Metal bending doors. Oh, shit. On top of a train, though. I like. Oh, look at that backdrop, too, man. Yep. Korra. Clean.
Thank you, 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 thank you. You are definitely getting a raise, buddy.
You should be thanking Korra.
I owe you my life, Avatar. If only there was some way to repay you. Oh, I know. How about I take you out for a night on the town?
You're asking me out right now?
So, I'll put you down for a maybe?
How about a never?
Oh.
But it was kind of like old times. Except for the getting on each other's nerves part.
I'm saying.
Actually, that is like old times for me and Korra.
Oh.
I guess after being apart for 3 years, there's bound to be a bit of an adjustment period.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's great to have you back.
There's no place else I'd rather be.
Okay, that's much better.
So, what are we gonna do with him?
I think I know just the place.
Is this a
Diggs, Mako? You didn't tell me you came from money.
I don't.
Yeah, Asami's place.
Asami's place.
That's what I thought.
She was nice enough to let my family stay here after they fled Ba Sing Se.
Oh, that's what's happening.
So wonderful to.
Oh no. Oh, of course.
Grandma,
Oh,
this is Prince Wu.
she was so loyal to the
Needs to stay with you
queen.
and the family for a little while.
It's an honor, Grandma Mako.
She loves royalty.
Yeah.
I think I'll fit right in here.
Agree. Now just leave him here.
This area is overrun with spirit vines, and they appear to be even more powerful.
Ay, ay, ay.
Harvest these vines until there's nothing left.
Is there anything these mechs can't do? Oh, that actually made me genuinely angry. What? The swamp. Bro, Toph is gonna pull up and just destroy all of these please, Toph can pull up and then we won't need to fight Kuvira. Dude, what an episode. Honestly, that took me on such a ride. And I'll talk about it a bit more now, but I guess in summation, it's very Avatar, it's very The Legend of Korra for episodes to have, you know, this conflict between our main characters and then to kind of resolve it within the episode. It happens all the time, but every time it happens, I'm just like, ugh, like why is this here? But what it did is it made me appreciate Korra, Asami, and Mako's little conversation at the end there a lot more. It actually got me a little bit emotional. So for that, I can appreciate everything that happened in this episode. Alrighty, again, what a ride this episode was. Finally got the reunion that I wanted, but starting straight off with Tenzin and then Mako and Asami as well, it was quite underwhelming. It was quite a surprise for me. And I will never blame The Legend of Korra or the writers for this. It's not their fault. It's Nickelodeon. I understand that. But this episode did feel very fast-paced. Sped through a lot of the reunions. Bolin and Varrica are speeding through their little B-plot as well. Then we have a recap and then there's only 5 episodes left. So I get it. And like I said during the episode, it's my fault for having expectations. But it's been 3 years, man. Like 3 years? I'd expect like a little bit more of a reunion. It is what it is. We can move on now. So Kuvira's already making moves and pretty smart to go after Wu, like the person who, you know, has the blood right to rule the Earth Kingdom. Like get him out of the picture. She's already got Sue. Pretty much there's no one left outside of, you know, Korra and I guess everyone else that's here that can really stop her. But this Wu guy, look, he is a lot. And a big part of this for me is because I know the seasons are short. We've only got so much time. I want to be spending that time on all of the epic story and character stuff that The Legend of Korra is really good at. Now, I'm pretty certain they're going to do a thing with Wu where you're really going to like him as a character by the end of this, or he's going to have a big turnaround, or like I've been saying, he's going to have a big part in ruling the Earth Kingdom, potentially with Sue. I would love that. But he is doing a lot right now. now. And I really enjoyed the way that Korra handled him this episode. You know, just straight to the point. She's not about what he's doing. That's it. I respect that. And Korra, Asami, and Marco, look, the episode spoke for itself. They all got on each other's nerves pretty much straight away. And when they're at dinner, look, it's pretty easy to understand, you know. So unfortunately, Asami let slip that Korra was sending her letters and not anyone else. I can understand if I was Marco or Bolin, I'd probably be a little bit upset about that. From Korra's point of view though, I completely get it. She was in this crazy place, she didn't know what to say. I wish Marco could be a little bit more open-minded in understanding that, but we haven't really had a chance to sit down and really talk about everything at this point. And then Asami's getting upset because Korra's saying, and again, rightly so, but again, I get it from Asami's perspective as well. Korra's saying, oh, should you really be trusting your dad? He could be manipulating you. I thought about that. I'm sure all of us as viewers have thought about that, but seeing their interactions and seeing the way that Hiroshi is, you can understand, you know, why Asami like claps back at Korra. Like, it's all really understandable. It's just, come on, man. It's been 3 years. Why can't we just have a wholesome reunion? And as they start the chase in the car, they're all on different wavelengths. They're all really rusty. And by the end of that, they're able to acknowledge that, which is very much in this show and the Avatar: The Last Airbender nature to do things like that. So I can appreciate that. Now, Varrick and Bolin. Now, I like what we got from these two this episode. I like what they're doing with Varrick. Or at the very least, I like what I think they're doing with Varrick. He's still paying a lot of attention to what Zhu Li would used to do and all of this stuff, and he's feeling really sorry for himself. I really hope they're setting up for Varrick to really start thinking about appreciating what Zhu Li did for him, not just being sad that Zhu Li potentially betrayed him. But he's still as resourceful as ever. He's still got away with words, just like Bolin has, which I appreciate. I really think that they're pushing Varrick's character to start seeing things outside of just his world and start to appreciate Zhu Li. Now, Bolin as well. Now, this was pretty perfect. Bolin was faced with a situation where he could start to right some of the wrongs that I guess he didn't really know he was doing. And lots of emphasis on Bolin wanting to help people. So now he's able to help these people that in a way he's probably helped put, you know, in the prison essentially. So when he says he did have to go back and help them, you know, like he really meant it. Like in two ways, because he really probably wanted to. And second, it was about righting some of the wrongs. So I like that. A lot of the fighting, once again, was really cool. All the lava bending, I appreciate it, but I was here for the story and the characters this episode. So I think after the recap episode that I'm gonna watch straight away, because I'm actually kind of excited to see what it's about, Bolin and Varrick might pull up to Republic City as well. We might get Hiroshi out of prison, and then we're all gonna work together, like Tenzin said at the start, and he was bang on the money. No one expected Korra to be able to take out Kuvira, so I think it was still quite rash of her to go straight there. But that's all in hindsight, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna gloss over Korra being able to, you know, touch the spirit vines and kind of sense all around her. And even when she just touched the floor at the train station and she was able to kind of know where Wu was, like just that feeling, I like that. That really pulled me back in after all of the conflict and kind of the underwhelming reunion kind of stuff. And I like where Wu is now as well, with Marco and Bolin's family. It's perfect with their grandma the way she is, living in this big mansion. And we'll see what happens with Wu from here, but I honestly don't mind if he just chills out here for a while. Get Marco in the game, you know, so he doesn't have to be worrying about Wu this whole time. And then Kuvira's just an absolute demon. Bro, they're just in the swamp. You already know Toph knows what's going on. Oh, this for sure gets Toph back in the game though, which I'm really excited about. Get all the Beifongs back in the game, man. Lin and Sue, Opal, everyone. I don't know what's going to happen with Junior anymore. I feel like they've been sprinkling some things in there. You know, obviously Kuvira's brainwashed him. I felt like he still might have cared for his family a bit, wanting them to surrender up to Kuvira in the previous episode. But I don't know, man. He seems like he might be a bit gone. But we'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day, I like what they're doing. So I'm going to go into this recap episode now and see what that's about, and then we'll get into the last half of the season. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of The Legend of Korra.